The ADDIE model is a popular model of instructional design and is widely used for many types of training projects. Allen and Merrill 2018 tells us that ADDIE was developed for the military, and Childs and Crichton 2018 state that many are critical of this generic model. Nonetheless, whether it is for business, government, nonprofit organizations, or for education, ADDIE just may be the right model for your project. ADDIE is an acronym which stands for the 5 phases of development, and each stage is carried out in order. First is the analyze phase, where instructional designer identifies a problem and then states a goal to resolve that problem. Design is where the goals are formed into objectives that will drive the next phase. Development is where deliverables are created. These deliverables are delivered in the implementation phase, where instructors, participants, and teachers and students come together. Evaluation is the final activity, where the final outcomes are viewed, and that assists designers in answering the question, did we meet our goals? Now, evaluation continues that process to allow for instructional designers to refine and improve their instructional design program. In the design phase, this is where instructional designers will plan the course, select the appropriate format to deliver the course, as well as document the design of the course. Key questions to ask here are, how should the material be arranged for learning? How will this course be delivered, and in what format? What activities should instructors engage learners in? And how should assessments be used throughout this course to measure learning? In the development phase, it's time now to put the pen to the paper and get things ready. This is where instructional designers will engage developers in creating, organizing materials, and reviewing the prototype as it prepares for implementation. Key activities are to create samples of materials, storyboards, or wireframes. Also, to ensure that materials match the objectives and the delivery method. Also, this is time to gain feedback. Put this out in front of clients, instructors, or even students to gain final feedback before implementation. The implementation phase is much like thinking of a launch. It is time for takeoff and for the teachers to teach and the students to learn. Key activities are teaching, to engage students in the content of the course, to observe materials and how they work for students in the learning process, and to carry out all the logistical plans to ensure that materials are there, that the instructional environment is equipped and ready for learning, and the materials are delivered to students. The final phase is to evaluate. This is the summative evaluation of the course, as there were formative evaluations happening throughout the design process. In this final evaluation, it's time for instructional designers to question, to survey, and to improve the process of the instructional design. Instructional designers want to determine participant satisfaction. They also want to answer the key question, was the problem solved? Was there a transference of knowledge, and were there skills that were improved? Instructional designers may ask, did we achieve that goal? The ADDIE process is represented as a cyclical process, and as indicated before, the final evaluation cycle or phase talks of the summative part of the evaluation. However, it does not represent a final evaluation. The design is constantly evaluated and analyzed for improvement. Another problem may be found, and then the cycle begins again.